My dear child, this is not just a message, this is a divine interruption, a holy warning wrapped in love, urgency, and truth. The angels have been softly calling your name, over and over again, in the heavens. A stirring has taken place in the spiritual realm, one that cannot be postponed. This is your divine moment, you're witnessing this right now, for a very specific reason. You were handpicked to receive these words, at this precise hour, neither a moment earlier, nor a second too late. 2 minutes after you genuinely absorb this message, a miracle will begin to unfold, one that carries your name. You might believe today is like any other, but the angels don't speak during ordinary times, they speak when chains are breaking, when a powerful spiritual shift is underway, something your natural eyes haven't perceived just yet. At this very moment, heaven stands wide open above you. Divine powers are now encircling your life, and I, the Lord your God, am watching every breath you take, every move you make, every choice you consider, and every silent tear you've cried, when no one else was watching. This is the final chance to respond to what your soul has already been sensing. You've noticed the strange stirrings, haven't you? Random chills when you're alone, vivid dreams that feel more real than fiction, a name echoing in your mind repeatedly, or an urge to move in a direction that feels unfamiliar, but strangely urgent. That's not your imagination, that is divine activity. Your guardian angel has been attempting to deliver this message for days, possibly longer. But your heart needed to be prepared, your spirit needed to awaken, and now it finally has. This isn't just another message to scroll past, this is the one pulling you back, into a future you've forgotten could exist, a divine breakthrough tailored to your pain, your promises, and your prayers. Someone in heaven witnessed everything that happened to you recently, the betrayal, the heartbreak, the moments you cried, "Why me?" They saw it all, and ever since, the answer has been forming. You are now minutes away from it beginning. That's why the angels are crying out louder than ever, this is your last opening, before the gates begin to close. Pause for a moment, dear heart. Breathe deeply, and if these words are resonating, don't dismiss that inner stirring. This isn't merely emotion, it's remembrance. It's your soul reconnecting with the promises made before you ever entered this life. God has never forgotten, and heaven is now eager to return what was meant for you. If your heart feels open, and your spirit is awakening, subscribe right now, and walk with us on this journey. You don't have to carry this burden alone anymore. You were never supposed to. Tap subscribe, and step into this divine protection, because the message isn't over yet, what's coming next is meant for you, and you alone. Now listen carefully. The one who distanced themselves from you, is suddenly feeling pulled toward you again. They can't explain it, but your face is appearing in their dreams. They're waking up speaking your name, reaching toward the space where you once stood. They're confused, unaware that it's your angel whispering to their spirit, but you understand now. You're awake, you recognize that something greater is unfolding. They'll reach out soon, but remember this moment isn't just about them. This is about the enormous, sudden shift approaching your life, something so unexpected and life-altering, that only in hindsight will it all make sense. That's the reason for the urgency. The enemy has already tried to blindside you, before your blessing could arrive, but now you're being fortified, empowered, and covered with spiritual protection. Listen to me, my dear child. Heaven is not quiet today. A message of great urgency is echoing in your soul, and I'm asking you to pause everything, and stay with me right here. Don't skip ahead or move on. This is one of those rare, holy encounters that cannot be recreated. If missed, the shift won't wait. I dispatched my angels with this message, and they're standing beside you now. One is gently touching your shoulder, hoping you'll feel that faint nudge in your chest. It's not imagined, it's real, they are real. And the revelation I am about to deliver, it is meant for you, and no one else. This is not typical, this is not something you can simply revisit later. 2 minutes after this message takes root in your heart, the miracle I've been aligning for you will begin. I didn't say tomorrow, I didn't promise next week, I said 2 minutes, 2 sacred minutes, after your spirit embraces this truth. So just breathe, stay present. You are here, because you were destined to be. Do you recall those moments when you cried alone, unsure if anyone could hear you? I heard. You were never overlooked. Every tear you cried was noticed. Every prayer whispered into the night, every breathless plea, every time you sighed, God, I can't keep doing this, I listened. And now, because of your unwavering faith, because of the purity of your heart, and because you didn't surrender, even when you were on the brink, I am intervening. Right now, someone is speaking your name, in a room you cannot yet see. A plan is unfolding, that will change your life, in ways you can't yet imagine. A door is opening, and you're just steps away, from stepping into a new reality. That isn't merely wishful thinking, it's divine prophecy. It's what my angels are rushing to arrange. But you must stay here with me, you need to truly listen. Because this miracle is tender, it requires your focus, your faith, and your full attention. I didn't draw you here just to lift your spirit, I brought you to ready your soul. Because what's coming will require bravery. Take a slow deep breath. There's no need to hurry. I am speaking directly to your soul right now. You've endured more than most people know, and yet you stayed silent. You loved without limits. You forgave without applause. You gave when you had little left. And I took account of every bit of it. That's why this moment has arrived. This isn't merely a message, it's the beginning of your miracle. If you've already felt this message resonate deep inside your heart, subscribe now, so you never miss the divine confirmations I am about to deliver. Every whisper I send through my angels is meant to heal, to guide, and to awaken you. If you're still reading, that means you were chosen to hear these divine instructions repeatedly. Stay connected, stay in the light, this moment is sacred. Your miracle isn't random, it was promised long before your birth. I saw the exact point in time when you'd be so overwhelmed that you'd want to give up. And that time is now. Which is why this miracle will interrupt your despair. 2 minutes from this moment, something in your atmosphere will begin to change. You won't see it instantly, but your heart will register the shift. Peace will begin to replace anxiety, confusion will give way to clarity, numbness will give rise to strength. That individual who's been heavy on your heart, the situation that has stolen your sleep, you may wonder if it still holds any hope. You're questioning if that person still cares, or if that door will ever reopen. Let me assure you, with divine certainty, yes, and sooner than you anticipate. But take heed, the enemy is fully aware of how close you are. That's why sudden temptations, interruptions, and doubts have recently intensified. The enemy fears the person you're about to become. But no weapon formed against you will succeed, because my hand is already over your destiny. Soon I will send you an unmistakable sign. It may arrive as a call, a dream, a message, or simply an inner knowing that something is coming. When it does, don't dismiss it, don't brush it off as coincidence. It's me, I'm speaking to you, yes you, and my angels will confirm this, when you least expect. The recurring numbers, the songs that seem to speak to your life, the goosebumps when you reflect on certain things, these are my signals. I communicate in many ways, and today I am shouting through stillness. You weren't born to fit in, you were made to break cycles, to be a beacon in the dark, to become a miracle in someone else's storm. And yet you still underestimate the strength within you. But I see it, my angels see it. They've watched you fight silent battles, with quiet grace. Now they've been commissioned to go before you, to clear every obstacle, to shake the ground, and dismantle every trap set against your purpose. Don't second guess what you're sensing now. That warmth in your chest, that pulse of electricity, that is the angelic realm brushing against your soul, reminding you that you've never been alone. You were hidden, not forsaken, until the time was right. And now, the time is right. Keep your heart soft, don't let past wounds harden you. There's still a stunning future ahead, one filled with deep connection, divine alignment, purpose, and joy. The one who broke your heart will eventually regret it, but the one I'm preparing for you, will guard your light and honor your spirit. You are not forgotten, you are not behind, and you are not broken beyond repair. The pieces are coming together, everything is realigning. Trust in my timing, it's flawless. And this message is your proof. You didn't land here by accident, you were led. And what happens next in your life, begins this very moment. Heaven's been watching you, and tonight the angels are not at rest. Something extraordinary is already on its way to you. You hear messages others shrug off, you feel pain in rooms where no one says a word, you know when something is off without being told, and that's not paranoia, that's prophecy. The angels gave you this gift, because they knew the path you'd walk. They knew you'd need a stronger sense, to survive what was coming, and now that gift is becoming your compass. You're about to start seeing things clearer than ever before. People's intentions, hidden truths, secret motives, they're all going to surface. But not to break you, to guide you, to align you, to show you what deserves to stay, and what must leave. Your sensitivity is no longer your burden, it's your anointing. The next few days will feel strange. You'll notice sudden urges to speak or to remain silent, moments where you feel drawn to a place, or pushed away from someone. Don't ignore these instincts, that's divine direction, that's the angelic realm whispering, turn left not right, speak now, wait here, go forward. And every time you obey, the path will open just a little more. Someone from your past is feeling the energy shift around you. They may not fully understand why you're suddenly on their mind. They may reach out in confusion, or with regret, or simply with a strange urgency. Be wise, not every door should be reopened, but you will know the difference now, because your heart is no longer desperate for attention, it's anchored in truth. And truth is what this next season requires. Brutal honesty with yourself, no more pretending you're okay with less, no more accepting half-hearted love, no more playing small to make others comfortable. This is your rising season, this is when everything you've hidden inside, finally gets a voice. Let me speak this over you now, the people who overlooked you will wish they hadn't. The ones who left you will realize what they walked away from. But more importantly, you will start to see yourself through the lens of heaven, not broken, not forgotten, not too late, but rising. And the power in that realization will be enough to shift everything. The angels are preparing encounters for you, moments of clarity, surprise blessings, divine appointments that come out of nowhere. But you must stay open. The human mind will try to reason them away, but your spirit will recognize them instantly. You'll feel it like a spark, like lightning in your chest, that's your confirmation. And yes, you've waited a long time, longer than most. But that's because what's coming is bigger than you imagined. It had to be shaped carefully, it had to be protected from sabotage. There were people who couldn't go with you, because they would have ruined it. So the delays weren't punishments, they were divine preservation. There's a new strength rising in you now. A clarity you haven't felt before. You may even feel like crying again, but this time it's not grief, it's release. It's your soul finally exhaling. You made it. You survived everything that tried to destroy you. And now everything the enemy used to break you, will be turned into the foundation of your miracle. A restoration is coming, and it won't look like the old days. It will be better, more real, more grounded, more sacred. You won't have to beg for love, you won't have to prove your worth, you'll walk into rooms, and the energy will shift, not because of arrogance, but because of alignment. Because your spirit will finally be standing in its fullness. And this is just the beginning. The next chapter doesn't require your past resume, it requires your present obedience. Are you willing to let go of what hurt you, so you can receive what's meant for you? Are you ready to stop replaying who left, and start preparing for who's arriving? Because that shift in mindset is what opens the next door. Your angels are already ahead of you, clearing the way. They're pushing back energies that were sent to distract you. They're silencing voices that tried to confuse you. They're making space for peace to enter again. You've always known you were called, but now you're finally being chosen, for the manifestation of what you've prayed for. The spiritual contract is active, the light has turned green, the vibration is reaching your name, and in just a matter of moments, something will be confirmed. Expect an unusual moment, a message, a dream, a sudden inner knowing. Something will echo this message in your real life. When it does, don't doubt it, don't second guess. Just receive it, and let your heart say thank you, before the blessing even arrives. You're not the same person you were a year ago. Even last month, you were still holding on to things that no longer serve you. But today, in this very moment, you've chosen to be different, to believe again. And heaven responds to that decision instantly. So stay here. Feel what you need to feel. Don't numb this, don't run from it. Let the tears come, let the shaking happen. That's not weakness, it's awakening. Your spirit is waking up, your destiny is realigning, and the time is now. You're going to remember this moment. The exact way your heart cracked open again. The way your eyes stopped scrolling, and your soul whispered, "This is it." Because something ancient and holy was spoken into you, before you came to this earth. And this message, these words, are awakening that memory now. So don't dismiss this, don't chalk it up to coincidence. This is divine remembrance, this is your calling being rekindled. You are not too late, you are not too far behind, you are exactly where you need to be, for what comes next. Your miracle has not missed you. It has been orbiting around your name, waiting for the moment your heart could hold it, without breaking. And now that you've survived, what should have destroyed you, your miracle can finally come home. The rest of your life won't be perfect, but it will be aligned. You'll move with more grace, more clarity, more confidence. You'll stop asking for permission to exist, you'll stop apologizing for your light. Because you'll finally understand, it was never about being liked, it was about being chosen, and you are. You always were. Let that truth settle into your bones. Let it find the parts of you, still holding on to guilt, to shame, to regret. Let it whisper to those quiet places, you made it, and it's okay to hope again. Because hope is not naive. Hope is prophetic. And your prophecy is beginning now. You sense it, the invisible thread pulling you closer, to what's meant for you. This is the moment, where waiting turns into receiving, where faith meets action, even if your hands are shaking. The angels want you to know, this is not about rushing or forcing, it's about opening the door wide enough, to let the blessing flow in. And no, you don't have to have everything figured out, you don't need the perfect plan, or all the answers, you only need to say yes to this moment, yes to the divine flow, yes to your own worthiness. The energy around you is thick with anticipation. Can you feel it, pressing softly against your chest? That's not anxiety, it's hope rising like a tide, swelling beneath the surface, ready to break through every barrier. The heaviness you've carried is being lifted, brick by brick, by those three angels who stand guard now. One brushing away the doubts that cloud your vision, another untangling the knots of past fears that have gripped your heart for too long. And the last one carrying a gift, wrapped in pure light, your answered prayer, held gently until now. Remember, miracles don't always come wrapped in loud fanfare. Sometimes they arrive in the quietest ways, a call you almost miss, a message you almost delete, a smile from a stranger that suddenly feels like a sign. The angels are speaking in these subtle languages today. They're telling you to look closer, to listen deeper, to trust the whispers that stir your soul. Now is the time to release the weight of old wounds. Those betrayals, the heartbreaks, the times you were told no, or not enough. They served a purpose, even if you couldn't see it then. They were clearing space, for a greater blessing to take root. Like pruning a tree, so it can bear sweeter fruit, your past pains are being transformed into the foundation of your breakthrough. You might be wondering, how long this will take. The angels say, patience in your waiting is your power. Your miracle is not lost in the waiting, it's growing, maturing, aligning with the perfect timing of heaven. And that timing is now. 2 minutes after this message settles fully into your heart, expect a shift. It might be subtle at first, like a sudden calm, a new idea, or an unexpected wave of courage, but it will build quickly, like a sunrise pushing away the night. The angels remind you, you are not walking into this alone. Even when you feel isolated, invisible, or misunderstood, there is a legion of unseen helpers surrounding you. They are weaving your story into a tapestry far bigger than you can imagine. And they are moving mountains on your behalf. It's not magic, it's divine strategy. Everything that seemed delayed, every door that slammed shut, was part of this plan. A person from your past, someone you thought was gone for good, might return, not to bring old pain, but to bring a key piece of your healing. Or someone new will appear unexpectedly, carrying a message that will unlock the next chapter of your life. This connection might surprise you, because it won't look like what you expected. It might be quiet, a simple conversation, or a fleeting moment that lingers in your memory. Hold on to this, your miracle is multifaceted. It's not just one thing, but a series of blessings, unfolding in perfect harmony. Healing in your relationships, breakthroughs in your career, peace in your mind, restoration in your soul. It's as if every area that felt broken is being gently stitched back together by heavenly hands. The enemy knows this, that's why they've been working overtime to distract you, to fill your mind with doubt, to keep your eyes off the prize. But the angels are louder now, they are flooding your spirit with courage, flooding your path with light, flooding your life with grace. They want you to stand firm, rooted in faith, and ready for the miracle's arrival. This moment asks for your presence, more than your perfection. It's about showing up with an open heart, even if you're scared, even if you've been disappointed before. Because your heart remembers the truth deep inside, you were made for more, you were born to thrive, and your story isn't finished yet. If you feel the tug to pause, to breathe deeply, to say yes quietly to yourself right now, do it. Let your soul lean into this promise. Because 2 minutes after you do, something that's been waiting on the other side of doubt will step forward. You might not see it right away, but it will ripple through your day, through your relationships, through your very spirit. Your angels are urging you not to look back. The past served its purpose, but your future is brighter, clearer, more beautiful than you ever imagined. This is your moment to move forward with confidence, to step through the open door, even if the path ahead is uncertain. And here's a secret they want you to know, miracles aren't just for the special ones. They are for you, just as you are, with all your scars, your doubts, your dreams. You don't have to earn this, it's already waiting, because of who you are, in the eyes of God and the angels. As the countdown continues, feel the peace settling in your chest, like a soft blanket. You are seen, you are heard, you are loved beyond measure. The universe is conspiring in your favor. The next few minutes will reveal the first steps of your breakthrough. You may get a call that changes your perspective, an unexpected opportunity, or a moment of clarity that shifts your entire mindset. Remember, your angels are not only with you, they are working behind the scenes, clearing paths, breaking chains, and preparing your way. You are being lifted higher than you thought possible. The keys to your miracle are already in your hands, you just need to believe it's time to turn the lock. So take a deep breath, feel the love, the power, the light coursing through you now. This is your divine moment of activation. No more waiting, no more hesitation. The angels are calling you forward. Trust the process, trust your journey, and trust the miracle that's about to unfold. Keep your heart open, keep your eyes on the signs. They're everywhere: a glance from a stranger, a song on the radio, a message from an unexpected source. These are the breadcrumbs leading you to your destiny. You might not understand it all now, but your soul knows. It's been ready all along. And today, the heavens are tipping the scales in your favor. So as you finish reading this, prepare to receive. Prepare to welcome the unexpected, prepare to embrace the shift. Because your miracle isn't coming later, it's coming now. And it's coming because you stayed. Because you believed. Because you never gave up. Hold on to that truth tightly. Your story is being rewritten in real time, by divine hands. And when your miracle arrives, you will look back at this moment and smile, knowing it was worth every tear, every prayer, every moment of waiting. You were never alone. You are never forgotten. And the best is yet to come. So stand tall, breathe deep, and step forward. Your breakthrough is already here. There is a sacred stillness in this very moment, a divine pause, orchestrated just for you. Feel it settle deep within your chest, where your heart beats in quiet rhythm with the universe. This stillness is not emptiness, it is fullness waiting to pour forth. It's the space where your miracle begins to breathe, where the invisible becomes visible, where the impossible leans in close to whisper, "I am coming." Don't rush it, don't try to force it. Instead, rest here a little longer, in faith, in trust, in knowing that this is exactly where you are meant to be. The angels are gently aligning the pieces of your life, like a masterful puzzle, and soon the full picture will be clear. Your breakthrough is not just a fleeting moment, it is a profound transformation, that will ripple through every part of your life, your mind, your emotions, your relationships, your destiny. As you remain receptive, expect doors to unlock, that you never even knew were there. A conversation you thought was over, will reopen with fresh clarity. A situation that felt hopeless, will suddenly shift toward hope. The heavens have been moving silently, patiently, but now their movement is quickening. You may not hear the trumpet sounds, or see the flash of light immediately, but trust that divine forces are at work behind the scenes, rearranging the stars on your behalf. This message, carried on wings of hope and promise, calls you to a higher level of awareness. There's a reason your spirit resonated, when you read the words earlier, a reason your eyes did not scroll past. That reason is your destiny, calling your name. The angels are near, circling like guardians, protecting you from the shadows of fear and doubt, that want to steal your peace. These angels know your story intimately, the struggles, the late-night prayers, the quiet tears no one witnessed, and they have stood beside you through it all. Now their mission is to deliver you, to the dawn of your new season. Hear this clearly: the miracles coming your way, are perfectly tailored to your life's purpose. They are not generic blessings, but divine gifts, crafted just for you, wrapped in the essence of your soul's deepest desires. Whether it's healing, restoration, abundance, love, or clarity you seek, know this: the universe is conspiring to give it to you. All you have to do is receive. Receive without hesitation, without second-guessing, without fear of it not being enough. Because what is coming is more than enough, it is overflowing, more than you ever dared to hope for, designed to fill every empty space inside you. You may feel the stirrings of doubt creeping in, the old voices whispering, "What if it's too late? What if I'm not ready?" Remember, those voices belong to the past, and not your future. They are echoes of old wounds, that have no power over your destiny now. Your readiness is not defined by perfection, but by your willingness to say yes to the miracle, yes to the timing, yes to the divine plan unfolding in your favor. The angels see your heart's courage, your faith through tears, your persistence despite setbacks. That faith is your gateway. It unlocks the flow of blessings that have waited patiently for your invitation. This is the moment to let go of control and surrender to the sacred mystery. The more you cling to how the miracle should come, or what it should look like, the more you block its arrival. Trust the wisdom of heaven, which works in mysterious and perfect ways. Your miracle might arrive as a phone call, a text, a meeting, a new opportunity, a healed relationship, a sudden insight, or a simple feeling of peace that floods your being. It will come in the form that suits your journey best, unexpected, beautiful, and right on time. Within these next 2 minutes, the spiritual atmosphere around you is charged with promise. The angels are whispering your name, with urgency and love. They want you to hear their call, to lean in closer, to receive what they have prepared. This is not the time to be distracted by noise or skepticism. This is the time to still your mind, and open your heart wide. Feel their presence, imagine their wings wrapping you in protection, and their light illuminating your path. You are surrounded by divine love, that transcends human understanding. The person who has been hesitant, unsure how to express their feelings, or reveal the truth, is being moved right now. Their heart is shifting, because the angels have loosened the chains of fear and silence that bound them. If you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. If you've been longing for clarity, it is on its way. Your combined energies are aligning, ready to create a new chapter of healing and connection. Be open to receiving this grace, even if it looks different than you imagined. Do not underestimate the power of a single breath taken in faith. Your declaration, "I am ready, I am open, I receive all good things from heaven," is a spiritual key that unlocks doors previously closed. Your words carry energy that resonates in the unseen realms, stirring the angels to action. They shift the atmosphere, break through barriers, and hasten the miracle toward you. That is why it's so important to stay present, to not scroll past, to not dismiss this message as coincidence. If feelings of heaviness or restlessness arise, welcome them as signs of transformation. Your soul is being recalibrated to a higher frequency. The discomfort is temporary, but the change is eternal. This is the sacred clearing of old wounds, the cleansing of doubts, the preparation of your spirit, to receive the fullness of blessings destined for you. Know also that the enemy works tirelessly, to keep you distracted, to fill your mind with fear and uncertainty. But the angels are stronger, more persistent, and infinitely loving. They are pushing through every obstacle, breaking every chain, fighting on your behalf, in realms you cannot see. Your victory is assured, because divine love cannot be overcome. As this message settles into your heart, sense the shift beginning. Your breath grows calmer, your mind clearer, your spirit lighter. This is the miracle stirring to life inside you. It has been waiting for your readiness, your openness, your faith. In the coming minutes, be alert for signs, small but powerful confirmations, that your prayer is being answered. A call, a message, a new opportunity, a word of encouragement, an unexpected kindness, these are not random, they are divine breadcrumbs, leading you home. You are walking into your destiny, a life filled with joy, peace, and abundant love. The blessings you have longed for are not just dreams, they are realities, being woven into your life's fabric, as you read these words. Your story is being rewritten, with grace and favor. Hold fast to this truth, you are loved beyond measure, chosen for this moment, and empowered to receive all that is coming. There is no turning back now, step forward boldly, and embrace your miracle. Take a deep breath and say aloud, I am ready, I am open, I receive all good things from heaven. Know that you are surrounded by angels, lifted by divine love, and guided by the light of truth. Your miracle is here. Your miracle is now. And so it is. Amen.